But
okay.
But
as highlighted by my friend TK before, I had more to go with it though. I had more to go with it.
Right.
But if you look at Samsora's as of late, a couple of his losses have come to Snake, right? You look at MVD, I believe that was at Frostbite, and then you look even last week where he lost to Ally. So he's had his struggles against Snakes more recently, and maybe more so than not. So I think Salem's going to provide another high-level challenge as well. So it's going to be a tough out for him, but I do think he's capable of doing it.
What an aggressive start, too, by Salem. He ran straight over there trying to get it up tilt. Like, all right.
Yeah, this could be sort of a weird matchup in the way that it goes left and right, just because Peach is really kind of a queen at abusing disadvantage when somebody's in a bad spot. But Snake is so good at putting up that wall and forcing Peach to come to him. And on top of that, Peach can be really, it can be really scary for her to float in that range with all the explosions going on around her. Just like that, even trying to punish with the back air, you're going to eat that grenade.
Yeah, and as always, you got to be super precise on your combos. Obviously, he's going to be able to pull that grenade if you're not. And Peach definitely has some, I won't say frame perfect or frame tight, but some of those things, some of those combos can be super long, and sometimes just like 1% difference can be the difference between that being true, completely true and then grenade breakable. So here we go.
Throwing out the turnip, trying to find his way back down. Samsora does. Has him up in the air. C4 is out on the top platform. And I really like putting it there because Peach does like to float in that area, and if Samsora is just a little bit too high, he can detonate.
How's he going to get down? Look at the wall again.
Saying, man.
Salem knows how to put the wall up whenever you end up grabbing that ledge. Here we go, grenade down. Doesn't get the full chance to set up, but still, at least forcing Samsora to go high.
That's really the saving grace as far as Samsora recovering, though, is Peach Bomber being able to clash with Nikita. Otherwise, man, that would be that would have been a complete wipeout. But Samsora, strong start, able to hold on and get the first stock off. Oh my, that grenade placement was tricky.
Perfect, yeah. And the explosion just at the exact right time. He's gonna get this down tilt combo, gets 46%, doesn't overextend, so he does not walk into that back air.
And okay. Now he's gonna get past that. Actually just throwing it super.
No way.
No way.
Stop.
All right, Salem.
All right,
like, I know you got traps, but like, come on, bro.
All right, man. He brought a mouse
you
trap.
Behind. Remember that. Like
mouse trap to a gunfight, man. Come on, man.
It's ridiculous.
That ain't gonna work.
167 on Samsora, who's living forever on Peach. This is not what you want to happen in Snake, especially if you're going to eat one of those forward airs off on the side with this much rage, might be over for you. Down tilt, still not enough to get the job done.
That's crazy. With the grenade assist, too.
Yeah,
like, that's crazy.
That's nutty, man. 209 for this Peach.
Samsora's just like a demon right now. Grenade, not enough to do it. 220?
Boys, how thick is too thick?
Help me!
Lord have mercy.
This is crazy.
Oh, Lord.
This is the thickest Peach I've ever seen.
I
bet I can see our D-Disciples timeline. This is crazy.
You're...
243 right now.
I like my girl, BBW.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, I think if he somehow wins this, I'm about to be so mad. So, I didn't even get to see what percentage he ended at, but my man was super close to a sudden death percentage, dog. About to...
Fourth throw off stage, 84. Nikita's out, but he's good. Back here off stage.
Shout out to D-Disciple.
Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, boy got muted years ago. Anyway.
97 gets the dash attack, has him up. Oh, nice back here there.
It's an exceptional play from Samsora to open this one up. That fair, perfectly timed. The execution that we are seeing from Samsora, damn near flawless in a lot of these exchanges. Oh, Salem really on the receiving end.
Oh, wow.
I think he expected to roll.
Yeah, he didn't pull the trigger. Didn't commit to it.
Not at all. So Salem, pretty far behind right here in this first game. But again, I mean, I think Salem lost the first game in his earlier set too. And then he just, well, I remember what to do now. Here we are. That's all the time I've got for losing.
See them dancing around. Samsora trying to fight his way back down. Goes for the down air. Yeah, again and again with the down air.
I really thought he was just going to pop out a shield with an up smash. I think if a Snake is just floating over your head like that, that's like perfect time for you to go for an up smash out of shield. Either way, still a little bit, well, big lead here as far as the whole stock, but great percentage that he's already put onto this last one. Peach Bomber out of there. Oh, good
nice
tag.
Wow.
And inverting save.
Nice. Definitely baited that roll.
And that's really good because when you save your opponent like that, but you don't give them a chance to do more damage, it just feels so good. There's no mental damage done. In fact, you probably get a little bit of momentum on your side because it's like, all right, I just killed you twice.
Sorry, I flubbed, but I made it up almost immediately. I'm going to keep riding this wave of momentum. Wow, he dash attacked him into Nikita?
Oh, gosh.
That was nasty.
82% or 42%. Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
Double back air. This might do it. Hacha.
He
Good
needed
tag.
that tag, yeah, man.
Yeah, I like that. Instead, don't even go for the wall tech situation. Just
John.
go ahead and get behind him. We're done.
So here we go. EE calling out a John from Salem there.
No. The guy who walked by, his name
Come on,
is John,
Zach,
and he
come
dropped his phone.
Yeah.
So oh, okay. All right.
That would have been funny.
But
Like Salem's John.
John,
you know?
I don't-
just immediately. John, like,
Nah,
soon as he loses.
Like
John,
game.
John.
listen, I don't need,
John.
I don't need any angry tweets, okay?
I was gonna say you can't say game like that. You remember that? You got in trouble.
I got in trouble for saying
Game.
Yeah, I gotta really put the emphasis on it now, bro.
Is that a thing?
I'll tell you later.
It was, yeah.
All right, here
it was
we go.
a misguided person. Put it that way. All right. Anyway,
All right, next game.
Next
Game
game.
2.
it's game 2. We
It's
got Salem and Samsora stepping it up. PS1, let's get it.
PS1
Honestly,
makes
I mean,
the best
again,
games.
I'm still really liking the fact that we're using PS1 instead of PS2 here.
You do like it or don't
I
like
do like it.
it? I agree.
Yeah, I think we have enough, like, I mean, PS1 is not that much smaller than PS2, but
Sure.
it still, like, matters, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have enough big stages. Or medium-sized stages, or whatever you want to call it. All right.
You know, I didn't even notice this Pokemon Stadium one.
You have to like look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have to do a mental check. Like, oh yeah.
That's funny.
All right. Honestly, on my own home system, I put all the old songs on Pokemon Stadium 1. And like all the
So
new
you
songs
know.
on 2. Yeah, just all straight music. I'm like, all right, regardless if I'm like not looking at the stage intently, this one's too.
I mean, the melee track is so good. With
really
the
is.
chorus, like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
There we go.
Ugh.
Big damage. Trying to get up there too, but obviously, you know, Salem always gonna be able to sail away.
Parasol
Oh,
can't.
oh, oh.
Parasol can't break.
Nope.
Okay. I was gonna say. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
so he has
all
to
right,
wait.
all right.
The,
Oh, I like that little switch up, though. Give him a little bit of breathing room, but Salem's still able to capitalize, get some damage off, and now assume the stage control. See how long he can maintain it. Good interception with the Nair. Right place, right time.
dip. Very
Oh
smart.
no. Big dip right into the sleeping bag though. Eats the back air 86%, which is nothing on Snake really.
Yeah, I mean, even if he got like an F smash to the wedge, I think Snake is still like super safe.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is going to be a bit for Samsora to have to make up. I mean, he's going to have to get him into an off-stage situation and actually be able to. What the? What flight path? What kind of flight path was that? All right. Getting back down to the turn up. Oh, I like the idea of trying to go for the conversion off the turn up into the forward air, but get some good damage here. Look at this. I mean, 153. Again, he had him at like 86, so he's pretty much double the damage, only taking 3 so far.
Oh. Nice.
No damage on Samsora just yet. Just gotta find a way to get through. Samsora almost looked premeditated. The way he used that grenade as sort of his escape
I
clause.
feel like it was a bailout, right? I'm not going to get the dash attack. I'm just going to pop up into the sky and not give you a proper follow-up. Samsora finding one anyway. Still, though, the stock remaining intact at 185.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
That was
Just the grab though. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else he could have got off that. Like, he was at a pretty far distance.
I think forward tilt might have done it.
Forward tilt, maybe?
Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know,
possibly
though.
quick float forward air, but regardless, he just, you know, got the damage, and then he ends up getting the stock a little later. Not without taking too much
Yes,
extra damage.
not a big deal.
Yeah. He's looking good.
I love that fake out. That pump fake where he pretends to throw it and it just drops behind him. Nice. Nikita's out. Samsora knows he can't punish it, so he goes high instead. Sort of a show of
pass right
respect.
here from Salem, too. He's pretty much keeping Nikita at, like, base slow speed, so it's just kind of taking up a lot of space in the
Right.
stage.
Right.
Pretty smart for him to be doing stuff like that.
And,
Now, the wall's coming up, though.
Not to say that this is going to happen again, but we're at 4 minutes, so we're on pace for a timeout right now, considering it took 3 minutes to get one stock off. So just keep that in mind. We'll have to see how much damage these guys can do. Salem trying not to let that happen as he rocks Samsora with 2 up airs.
We know Samsora, I mean, he has, or excuse me, Salem has
Wow.
no qualms with running that clock if necessary, but he's not even needing to think about that option. A very healthy lead in this game, too.
Yeah. I mean, he really put the fear in Samsora right there. Would have been way better for him just to eat that grenade.
And I feel like Samsora should have been playing it like we were talking about the timeout. I feel like Samsora in the last 30 seconds, look how much has changed. He's lost his stock and basically half of this next one. He had to keep playing slow.
Yeah, I mean, I can see him. He's getting visibly frustrated here in the player cam as well. I mean, that's kind of what happens, man. Sometimes you don't want to play the slow game. You want to scrap, but nah, Snake's going to force you to play the slow game, especially if you allow Snake to keep getting all these setups. Doesn't get the forward air there, so that's unfortunate, but going sky high forward, oh, that would have been godlike.
That would have been
amazing.
absolutely nutty, but he'll
Gets it
settle
anyway.
for running it back. Yes, sir.
96%, but he puts himself at the ledge. Not a great situation. Gets the down air there. Gonna chase Salem up in the air. The grenade is out, and oh my God!
The flex, though.
Did you see his arms? He was just,
Telling you, bro.
I was like an upside-down Mr. Universe. Jesus. Good stuff to Snake.
Oh my God! I feel like I've never actually looked at his arms on that animation.
That's the one time he wanted to show it off, man. Excellent play.
Got the guns.
So we're going to Kalos for the next game. Another big stage. I'm wondering why the switch from PS1 to Kalos, but Samsora might have something here. Let's check it out.
All right, guys, game number 3. If you're just tuning in, it's been a bit of a dogfight. Good back and forth contest between both these guys.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about it too, man, this is the only stage that Salem lost on against MKLeo too. So, but then he ended up like destroying him like after that. So it really doesn't. I think he just needed some time to adjust here. I want to know what Peach ends up getting over Snake. Another area where Snake is allowed to kind of just keep more grenades in between him and his opponent. So that could be a rough outing.
Yes.
And that's kind of exactly what's happening to Samsora. He's kind of always put away from Salem. And now as he's in, Salem CQC looking real nice too.
Pretty much more of the same we're seeing between these guys right now. Samsora trying to find his way in. Salem trying to keep him out.
Ooh, okay.
Nice, good coverage.
Yeah, excellent trap game developer for Samsora.
I'm just thinking how much this matchup would change at that Parasol. Kind of the same way that we saw Mars use on MVD earlier with the Mega Man Snake matchup. The fact that he could chase him all the way up there. If Samsora had the threat of that Parasol, the matchup would be very different. But look at him with the threat of that forward air just tearing through.
Yeah.
He got in there super quick. He said, you know what, I'm not even going to allow you to set up right there. As soon as he pulled that Nikita out, I felt like he was already in a bad position.
Oh, what? Oh,
no
my Lord.
way.
I'll tell you, you got a variety of options to take the stock. And when you drop down like that, that's just so disheartening because it's like that's so telegraphed. You just know at this level you shouldn't be getting caught by it. But, I mean, look, you take your eye off the prize for half a second, and that's exactly what can happen.
I mean,
Play by Salem.
Oh, close.
Bro, yeah, I
really
the
close.
angle.
He wanted him to jump.
Yeah, that's smart.
He
That's
wanted
smart.
him to jump, yep.
Yeah,
Well,
it
no,
was
I was
just
saying
so
he did a
close
lot
there.
of shield damage right before he got that C4 kill, so I think he might even just straight up got shield poke, if anything. But regardless, Salem, you know, again, right back to setting it up.
You could see when he got hit by that C4, Samsora kind of took his hand off the controller and say, wow, what was that? Can't be doing that. Like you said, you got to keep your eyes on the prize, try to stay focused. It is hard, but that's what Snake wants you to do. Like I said before, man, this is a character who wants to force you into submission.
That's why this top 8 is actually a lot more difficult than I think people realize. Like, there's a ton of characters here who just force you into those marathon games and those marathon sets. You know, Snake, Alomar obviously being two of the best at that. Samsora already taking the L earlier to Myron, not trying to lose to Salem. We are knotted up here.
He's trying to wear him out.
Yeah.
He's trying to gas him out here. Samsora's got to keep pace. Nice.
Doing a pretty decent job right now, keeping pace too. Gotta watch out. Oh, okay.
I'm saying, right?
Gotta watch out. Yeah, I was like, he definitely dropped that a while ago. Was still blinking red. Back throw. Yep. Not gonna be enough though.
I think he tried to use the throw invincibility on the grenade, a little bit off timing. So he's gonna take it. Made again, Samsora just struggling. And the thing that sucks about taking the grenades like this is every single time it puts you in disadvantage because it knocks you up in the air.
Oh, no.
No, the grenade saved him.
Yeah, actually betraying Samsora on that one. Both these guys narrowly surviving. Samsora going
Good tech.
in. Yes, all right. I was going to say, man, he's top of the capitalizes now, and he did not hesitate.
What a wild sequence that was.
Seriously.
That all started basically off of awful DI from Salem, where he went like straight left.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a weird trade in general. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless of the DI right there, I mean, the fact that they traded, neither one of them died, started a pretty nutty exchange. But here we are, to our last stop. No one's done damage yet.
Salem's trying.
Yeah.
So in these grenades, Samsora trying to find a way in. Salem, of course, retreating. He's just always holding backward. Samsora with an uncharacteristic drop there.
Yeah, I mean, every hit that he gets, he's going to have to, like, get the super, because he's not going to get a lot of chances. Like, that's the way that Salem's playing. He's trying to minimize the amount of chances that Samsora is allowed to get that stray hit. So when he does get it, yeah, he needs to capitalize on it just like that. Some pretty good damage, even though the grenade does break it.
You, sir, are brazen.
Yeah.
And we talk a lot about spacing. Let's talk about vertical spacing, because he knew exactly where the vertical hitbox of that forward smash was, not horizontal. He was floating right above it. That was incredible.
No doubt about it, man.
Hey, Samsora is really maximizing all of his hits so far. 132. Doesn't. Oh, unfortunately for him, does not get that forward air now. We have Salem back on the ground.
Uh-oh.
I thought
He
he
wanted
got the
to stick him.
Yeah.
Wanted real bad to stick him there. Gets the forward throw. Nikita is out, and it's going to land even that early. Thought he was going to Peach Bomber back in.
Yeah.
Samsora not giving it to him, though. So tricky, Salem is.
Man, and this is where it gets so stressful because you got him at that percent. You know you just got that closing blow on deck, but Salem makes it so difficult, even in these tight quarters.
Okay, what is he? Okay, just gets the standard get up. Actually, I think that platform might have helped him out. Maybe that's why he wants to be here. He doesn't have to worry about the. Oh, we in there.
Is he over? Yes, he is.
Doesn't seem like we have to worry about the mortar setup as much because of the platform placement being right over the ledge.
Right.
So at least that's one factor that he gets to take out of the equation here going up against Salem. But still, I mean, you are giving Salem a lot of space, so that's kind of the trade-off.
What a nail biter that was for game 3. But Samsora sits atop 2-1 lead. Looking to end things in this 4th game, but Salem has already shown his resilience throughout this tournament.
Yeah.
So still anybody's game.
He's also got deep pockets, like we said before, and a little surprised we're rocking with Snake all the way through, but I mean, it's doing fine for him. It's doing great, and actually, now that I think about it, I don't think Snake is somebody you can easily, like, pull out, put back in, pull out, put back in. You're in Snake mode, you know?
Deep pockets, man, not as deep, man. That free agent life is rough.
Give him time, man.
I don't know, man. Hey, look, a win at pound, that'll hold you down.
Yeah. Hey, you know, he did change his tag to 9 lives, bro.
That's true, man.
He's still living on it.
After the melee community is done, he about on that 7th one. You got to be careful.
They're brutal.
You got to be careful, Pippin. You know? But nonetheless, man, he has had an excellent performance throughout this tournament. Looking to continue that. But it's all about getting past this game and seeing that game number 5, which he needs. Samsora clutching it out in that last one.
Samsora, like, literally playing in the middle stage, like, this is what we gonna do? This is what we gonna do right now? Like,
hey, if you got to do it, man.
Yeah, this is what you got to do, man. Especially if you're Samsora. I'm not forcing anything.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm up a game. I'm standing on the other side of the stage and just waiting for my opportunity to present itself.
Plenty of time. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, especially early on.
Oh, wow,
that
like
boxing
that.
combination.
yeah, man, but he delayed it to make sure, that Nikita was gonna drop down in time. What a
Super smart. Like,
what a play.
I feel like Salem isn't given enough credit for just the ingenuity that he displays. Just because he, you know, sometimes it's a little bit of a...
No, keep it real. Like, it just gets marked off as just straight camping, right?
Yes,
And so people
yeah.
discredit that, and I get that. But if you have an appreciation for high-level Smash, you understand, like, there's layers to it, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It might make you cry, but so does an onion. Layers are layers. That's what you get out of this man. All right? Love that back air.
I don't think you wrote that down. That was really
No,
good.
that was pretty good.
that he couldn't have wrote. That was amazing. All right. But yeah, I think that the things that Salem is doing is so much, like, you can see it a lot more in this game as opposed to Bayonetta, where it's just like, okay, well, there's witch twist, there's witch twist, there's witch time. If you look closely, you can see so much to this Snake gameplay, which is why he's here in Losers Quarters. Just such a talented player. He's so good.
Okay, stop on the shield. Nice. Get back air right out of shield, though. Okay, easy recovery. Doesn't even have to pull the Cypher. Just going to go ahead and air dodge right back to the ledge. Up air. Still not enough.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
unfortunate.
He was holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
169. Get all that value you can until you got nothing left. Samsora going deep to secure that kill. Love to play.
We talked about how good Salem is. Let's talk about how good Samsora is going that deep. You know how many Peaches would have messed that up and go all the way down there, use their second jump, and just fall off? Samsora is a master.
All right, got the 43% as well. Looking good for him as he gets right back into the game. I mean, honestly, yeah, I mean, it is going to be the patient battle that we'll be talking about for quite a bit of time. That's just what he has to do. He has to wait until he can, you know, wait his way through this minefield that Salem's setting up. This expertly set up minefield,
yes,
by the way.
No doubt.
I feel like he's almost always covering his option. Whoa, get a little wild there.
I think he thought that the Cypher was going to drop off, because we talked about him not being able to knock him off the Cypher, but he was hoping that, you know, he would fall off there.
Okay,
listen, I know you knew what he wanted, but maybe they don't, okay? You just chill out.
I know what he wanted. I was actually talking about the parasol. He wanted that small, like, he parasol right to him, and I was like, all right, so he must want this little small hit. I don't think that's really going to help him out much, but hey, damage is damage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to take everything you could get right now, because, like, getting in on Salem, this is hard.
Damn, just a run-up up tilt?
Yeah, man, like...
That was very uncharacteristic.
I know,
And that's
I
the,
know.
That's the high-level Salem mix-up right there. Like, I've been camping all day. What if I do this?
Sometimes you gotta strike, bro. I love the way Snake brings.
Oh, man,
nice.
that was beautiful.
There it was, yeah.
He herded him exactly where he wanted on the right side, just inching him over. Perfect countermeasures for Salem.
You gotta think about it. There's gotta be a lot of strength to throw your body in that position and also get like a strong hit. I mean, Snake is strong.
That's some like snowboarder stuff. That's Shaun White, just like
that
SSX. Like
There's a couple gold medals attached.
You deserve to flex for that.
I'm saying it's tricky. It's
Yeah.
tricky. There you go.
All right. God
149
damn it.
has him up. Hit him with the Moby Jones. 79, not gonna happen.
Hey, Salem still though on his second stock. Look how much damage he's already done to Samsora's last man. I feel like we might be seeing a game 5 very soon. Gets the back air. The back air actually. Oh, the grenade not gonna help at all. So yeah.
Betrayal.
85. Oh, he had the stitch.
Oh,
My God.
Oh, bro.
Okay, let me get it again. That's me. Oh, it's
Oh,
gone. Oh,
wow.
yeah, the timer.
The fact it disappears
Like
in midair
yeah.
is so sad.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Let it touch the ground at least.
Look at this, though. Samsora popping off. Salem cannot touch the ground. Eventually he does, though. Samsora in an awful spot. He's going to make it through. Gets all the way through. And I love that he didn't go for the grab there.
I'm actually so surprised he got away with both of those options. The air dodge in and then the roll behind. Uh-oh. Couldn't get that. Honestly, I don't even think he could see it because I couldn't see it. Like,
Yeah,
I couldn't see it. That joint went super low, so he probably thought he was going to get the jump over. Salem bringing it right over and hitting him. Good stuff. We're into game 5.
Shouts to Salem for the sort of the fortitude to keep going for that, because Salem has not, or Samsora has not been getting hit very often by the Nikita. He's either peach bombing it, he's air dodging over it, he's getting around it and punishing Salem. But Salem says, no, I think I really got you here. And he's right. We're going to game 5.
An absolutely nutty set, man. We're seeing a lot of game 5s at this one, but for good reason. Just such evenly skilled individuals competing, and everybody just wants the shot at the title, man. You know, when you're making that strong losers run, you just don't want it to end. So I'm glad we're seeing these two at their finest. Peach versus Snake, and like I said, man, you know, Snake has been the character. I feel like that's kind of been plaguing Samsora on and off for a couple of months. So win here against Sam would be huge.
You saw the fear he just put in that man? He walked straight up on him, and Samsora just stuck his shield, and he didn't do nothing. He did nothing. He just stood there like, yeah, I know. That's definitely some information for later in this game.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have much time to apply it. Keep in mind, this is game 5. These guys throwing everything they can at each other in this excruciatingly long set, man. This has been a trip.
No doubt about it, man.
Seeing a lot of game 5s, game 4s. There have been no blowouts, right? No 3-0s?
No, everything's been pretty close. Everything's been pretty close.
Yeah, I think we've got 3-1s, but no 3-0s.
Yes.
That I know of. And then we got some almost 3-0s that turned into game 5, so.
There just hasn't like been any blatant hardcore, like I'm just gonna restock you and call it a day.
Yeah.
You know, it goes to show you how evenly matched the competitors thus far in top 8 are. And I would expect no less. This was a hard tournament, man.
Whoa. I think it also really speaks to the healthiness of the state of the game, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Being able to adapt on the fly. These guys aren't just throwing their best stuff at each other. It's just, it really feels like we're seeing masterwork.
Uh-oh. How's he gonna get back? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. Trade necessary. I feel like the air dodge was not going to get him through at least the entire way. So if he would have air dodged in, I think Samsora would have had some type of punish for that. Therefore, yeah, let's get the trade, set it up to get the stock pretty early on this next one.
Samsora trying to pull these turnips, and Salem realizes he's not going to get the stock just by grenades. Oh, yeah.
Where you going?
Good mash by Salem, by the way. Breaking out immediately.
Yeah, I mean, Samsora keeps hitting these weak sides of his neutral air. Knowing he wants the strong one, so he's trying to get a run in. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Stuck him in there. He was stuck in shield. Boom!
Nasty.
Okay.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
Salem, I mean, even if he is behind by a little bit, it's not much where he can't at least still take the defensive road, as he can definitely get that back with a couple stray grenades here.
I think Samsora needs to play this very slow.
Oh.
Whoa! That's forward tilt. That was forward
Yeah.
tilt. That was 100% forward tilt.
Man, imagine if he hit it, though. Like, wow, what a genius.
Big brain in the
Yep.
chat. Like. All right, moving back on him. Yep, there's always grenade present.
Yep.
Just to cover any kind of option. Yeah, see him there.
Salem is insisting on playing this game at just a snail's pace, which is perfect for him. And Samsora, I think, shouldn't go too far into trying to convince him to do otherwise. Trying to chase him over there. Good forward air.
That's a terrific one after that. I think the thing for Samsora is he'll get a hit, and he sees he's in the lead. He just wants to push that advantage so hard.
Yeah.
But there's a couple times where Salem kind of capitalizes off of that to reestablish himself.
Ooh,
good up air.
Not enough, though. Okay, I like that. Little tomahawk grab, get him off the stage.
Dude, so much discipline from Samsora. He's really tightening the screws here.
Salem trying to keep that center stage all for himself. Samsora not even going to let the grenades be a factor. You saw him float straight to the left empty side.
He's played around him so well.
Yeah.
We saw Salem sort of reaching a little bit for that up air. Maybe desperation starting to set in. That's not really something Salem does much. It's usually ice cold.
Salem setting up yet again. Looking like Salem actually playing just like an old war veteran dad. Like, he's got the grenades, he's still got the active grenades in the yard. Like, Dad, we can't do this. Get off my lawn. He keeps staying right under the side platform, so it ends up just being his little house. He's got some grenades in front of him. He usually puts the C4 on the platform. Hold up.
You guys hear those one more stock chance coming from the crowd? Yeah, they want Samsora to take this. They are firmly behind their boy.
Uh-oh. Jesus, what?
Man, like,
that was weird. Nikita's out. He's going to make it to the ledge safely. There's the forward air. Goes for a second, but he's not going to get punished for it. Salem retreating to the platform. Samsora not overextending. He's okay. Oh, wow.
Back it on up.
Really smart, too. I mean, like, he got the forward air and didn't drift in, so he got the forward air, the retreating one, so he can get a little space, grab that ledge. Got to watch out for the falling Nikita, though.
Just the boldness to go for that.
The back air. Hold on. Salem.
He wanted to go forward air
high up. Oh, he had the drag down, but didn't get the second hit.
I don't think they realized that they landed on the platform.
Yeah.
Samsora thought they were going to land on the main stage. Oh, wow. Nice. Air dodges into him.
This is starting to get really out of hand for Salem.
Yes.
And he knows that he's got to close this stock out quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He realized that the Nikita's not going to do it. I think he opted. He's like, all right, let me set up on stage instead. Excellent swoosh. And 100% is what separates these two. Samsora needs this last hit to really do it. Peach Bomber to get him in a bad spot.
Not it yet, but here we go. Coming back down to the ground, looking for the forward air. Off the mark, and Salem still keeping his composure here with the little bit of space that he has on his right platform.
Oh, man, he is getting caught up. Samsora cannot see him let this one go. Salem going to need almost Herculean effort to bring this one back. Not sure if he has it in him, guys.
Yeah,
just off of the momentum that Samsora, and he's like a shark in water right now.
Yeah, this is just building, but
suspect too.
Weird air. Oh no! And just one wrong guess. One wrong guess. He thinks Samsora is going left. Samsora is going right, and that's gonna do it. Samsora defeats Salem.
Right into loser semis, and you know that's one of the few times you don't want her to back it up on you, but the cheeks were in full effect, and there you go. The result, a very grueling Game 5 set sees Samsora advancing over Salem.